please help me bring to the stage HoodRaised.
Peace and blessings, kings and queens. Can I get some energy in the room? Peace and blessings, kings and queens. That's what I'm talking about. This first piece is one of my more personal pieces of my life story about my relationship with my mother. It's called Momma What Happened. Mother is the term that should come second only to God in the eyes and hearts of men and children. And love, honor, compassion, and respect should always come along as standard feelings, but love, or should I say the lack thereof, is the emotion that left this man standing, yet still shaking and reeling. Recognizing that my mother's heart had to be as cold and as empty as abandoned buildings. So, Mama, what happened? Were you not born with those specific maternal instincts? Don't you know we depended on you to be the bond to hold this family together? But we ended up being a group that disbanded, like NSYNC, and you as the leading rock star, literally. Copping rocks from dudes in my class, and the backlash is you being a direct result of some of my most painful memories, like my 8th grade award ceremony, when I was one of 3 students to receive the certificate from the president. Totally proud of what I had accomplished, so in celebration I invited some of my best friends back to our residence, and we were in my room kicking it and shooting the breeze till it was time for them to leave because it was getting late. And I opened up my bedroom door to a shocker to you, holding one nostril with your face down into a plate, inhaling this white substance into your face. I don't think you realize what your carelessness did to me, or recognize how cruel kids could be. Because never mind the nightmares I had that night, how about there was a note on my desk the next day reading, "Ha ha, hood, your whole family hypes." Mama, you know that ain't right. And because of that rambunctious display, I almost cried, but thanks to my daddy, even at 13, I was filled with pride. So, Mama, what happened? What about when I was 12 years old and my cousin's 27-year-old baby mama was having sex with me, so I came to you confused and crying? And what you do? Looked me dead in my eyes, laughed at me, and told me, "Boy, you lying." And then once she got busted molesting another one of my cousins that you paid attention to what it is that I had to say. By then, it was too late. It was 3 years later, I was 15 years old with a baby on the way. Even in my relationships, Mama. Don't you know the love that I was missing from you? I was seeking from other women when I was meeting them. But since I never recognized real love, I didn't know how to reciprocate real love. So in the end, I ended up mistreating them. And what about the time we decided it was time for you to get your system clean because you was ready? Or so it appeared. And I paid for your whole rehab process along with my prayers and my cheers, and against my better judgment and my fears, I let you come stay with me. Then 2 weeks later, you and my rent money mysteriously disappeared. And I know it's against good Christian laws to have ill will in your heart towards someone that you harbor. And the good book says to always honor their mother and their father, but in my mind, these basic principles always seem to stand out. See, because, Mama, you burned me one too many times, so how many times must a man get his hand burned do you realize he can't stick his hand out? Your actions affect me now, Mama, after 34 years. I will be at these sets and hear these poets tell these stories about them and their super moms, and it just makes me jealous of my poetry peers. Because I would hear stuff like, "Yeah, my mama did," or "My mama does," or "My mama is," and "Yeah, my mama was." And the harsh reality is the more I try to love my mama, the harder my mama's actions shoved. And you should never want your child to go through some of the things that I've lived through. And the hardest part is you don't even seem to be sorry, because if you did, maybe I could forgive you. See, but Daddy, he did the right things. He was an intricate part of my life, even after he went through his own trial and tribulations in his man test. He taught me how to cook, clean, wash, sew, have integrity. He said the only thing I had to depend on a woman for was sex. But if you're ready to get your act together, I still open my arms and welcome you back gladly. But if you continue to hurt me, your grandkids, and yourself, then I'm going to keep celebrating Mother's Day with my daddy.